all good. Engagement went well. My sister flew in from LA and like cut all this crazy shit. I like made I showed you that video. Yeah, did you like it? Yeah, just like a whole scouting pod. Oh, you did? Where did you propose? On the beach.
Big ball, by the way.
Oh my God. What a night. What an insane night. Oh, what a night. What a night, ladies and gentlemen. After seeing action like this. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, I literally just crashed after literally just pumping 9 hours ago. But last night, it literally was insane. You know, I was up by Flushing Meadows up in Queens yesterday night after a long day of work. Seeing a doubleheader of a women's quarterfinal match as well as a men's quarterfinal match with all these competitors literally duking it out, literally losing their mind in the extreme heat, in the extreme humidity, barely any AC up in Ash Stadium, which is beyond insane due to the fact that we have like a very high heat index that's going on this week up in the New York City area. And it's insane. I believe yesterday it was like two women actually duking down the night. I believe it was Soroya and Karolina literally duking it out, if I'm not mistaken. Two Europeans really fighting out for the semis, as well as two Black Americans fighting for a spot, Ben Shelton and Big Foe, Francis Tiafoe. And boy, I tell you, it was literally insane. First ever time literally going to a U.S. Open tennis game, you know, clearly the whole environment up in tennis is not like what you see in football, basketball, baseball, hockey, or even boxing, or even college football, or even college basketball. And with tennis, like sports like tennis, golf, horse racing, you're seeing a lot of spectators really try to have their best attire with respect to the elements that's going on outside. Even though much of the bathrooms are a little bit like subpar and all these other sporting events, you know what I mean, when it comes to all these public restrooms and not everyone really fully cleaning their stuff all together. And also those are the similarities that you can definitely see from those ends. But when it comes with tennis, you know, you're seeing a bunch of folks, a bunch of spectators really having themselves best dressed. Just as you see up on the TV screen, you have folks wearing suits, some wearing like some comfy athletic shirts or like comfy, I forgot the word. Definitely one of those like leaning part of your frame shirts that's really like waterproof, so that you'll be able to actually like breathe a little bit better and you'll be able to actually like have like a cool breeze down towards your body. I forgot the type of shirt. It's not definitely cotton. It's definitely not a cotton lace shirt that a lot of folks mainly wear. And yes, they do wear shorts. They just don't wear too much of the athletic shorts. And if they do wear athletic shorts, it's mainly shorts above the knees and it's not shorts below the knees. You know what I mean? Basically, mainly looking different, trying to have the little best dress outfit, you know. The small front caps basically like hang up and forward. You know, folks not literally dressing up like numbskulls or acting like numbskulls. Just like with one numbskull that was literally spewing out Nazi rhetoric after literally paying literally about 4 digits worth of money. About a rack or 2 racks or so, literally just sitting a low level. Literally just to be a heckler towards one of the players, I believe was Alexander Zverev at the time. I'm going for like a 5 cents gone the distance match. You know, spewing out Nazi rhetoric basically towards the German, and they literally kicked him out of here. Out of the U.S. Open festivities, had him barred basically for the remainder of the festival.
Just said the most famous Hitler phrase there is in this world. It's unacceptable. This is unbelievable. Who said that? Who said that? We're going to get him out.
All right. So it got me thinking literally weeks ago, like, you know, let me try and explore and experiment this whole tennis game and see where it comes out to see like how a lot of analysts mainly monitoring like tennis and like what will be the best strategies for literally try for players to mainly update games and try to be on that championship low so they can actually prepare for the next tour, and try and do it based on how to properly analyze all dissertations that's laid down game by game and all that other stuff that actually went down during those games, and what would be the best odds mainly moving forward so they go for a championship round, or basically going through hypothetical terms for any player to really fall based on their situation, which could be a case-by-case scenario, right? So what you will be seeing in the coming videos ahead and the coming weeks to come, I'll be digging into an article that deals with tennis analytics, basically discussing like what type of stuff there is that mainly to be done to actually monitor a player's standing and monitoring a player's performance. And then later on in the videos to come, in the weeks to come, we're going to do a little bit of trial or fail experiments when it comes to the games that I've watched, that I've attended yesterday at the time of this recording, to make sure we try and get all the analytics to see what went wrong, what went right, why the outcomes mainly were as they were, and why a lot of folks up in the IBM space mainly compute those types of analytics that can help a player succeed and further advance to actually obtain some more prize money. And I'll be there literally later on down the line in the weeks to come, reasonably. Now, with that being said, I'm literally going to go crash for a bit and continue watching this crazy match that you see up on this little screen here. I know they'll probably give me a little bit for the copyright, but maybe I'll get a little bit of edits and all that other stuff basically down the line. Who knows? But the most important part of this whole ordeal is, you know, we're going to have a little bit of fun. We're going to do a little bit of digging when it comes to the analytics. You know, data science is my specialty. We actually just explore and see the numbers and see how they are and see what goes on and do some trial and error and some baseline studies, which is what we do out here. and which is what I intended to do. Because, hey, this is Nerd Chronicles. And what we do here is we experiment and we analyze the best we can and come with statistics based on the topics that we see. Whether we basically start something from nothing and literally build all the way through. Anything that pops in mind that's of interest, we dig. And that's what I tend to do today.
Don't look at him, look at me. Ashley! Look at
Ben Shelton soars into the US Open semi-final.
Juicy!